Hello, and welcome. I'm Ryan, and welcome to the next installment of this week's bonus XCOM Bonanza. This week we have an abduction mission on a Canadian roadway, and hold on, let me try to reframe the screen here for a second. You see that blue line right at the edge of the situation room up there? Sometimes the way it's lined up, how the screen defaults, it makes me think that there's like an underscore in the credits readout there. Like it glitches the display or something when you don't have enough digits. Yeah. Could you Firaxis? So, I've already arranged a squad. Let's go down to the barracks and meet them, and then let's move out. I'm recording this the same day as the last episode. You might notice that I'm a little punchier for this one. I was only just having my coffee when I was recording that first mission, but now I've carbo loaded, I've coffeeed up, and I'm ready to go. And these soldiers are ready to go the distance with me. Lieutenant Fawol commanding. We also have the Specialist Angelus returning, looking for his 2 experience. For this mission, he'll be acting in sort of a support gunner role. I have him equipped with the LMG, as well as some support shit. I figure on a turn that he doesn't have line of sight. He can at least throw some smoke, throw a scanner if we need it. I don't know. I like battle scanners a lot. And we don't have a scout on this mission, so I tried to pack him where I could. I kind of was thinking about giving him some lighter armor. Theorycraft with me for a second, which was that Twin Peak things. Yeah, I was thinking about giving him the phalanx or even just attack vest to try to keep him mobile with his big gun. Because as a sort of semi-squat site, he's not going to be in the line of fire as much as, say, Fawol would, as she's going to be in visual range suppressing. You know, he's going to be outside of visual range suppressing, but we'll just give him the regular plate and go with it. We also have Lance Corporal Rosenthal. I went with Revive on her. I know I've talked some shit on Revive in the past, but when it wins a mission for me, I will not be talking shit about Revive. So we're gonna go with Revive. Yeah. I'm not sure where her kit's gonna be going from there, if it's gonna be like a smoke kit or otherwise. I think our medic that we took Steadfast on is probably gonna be going for a combat drug smoke kit. Rosenthal may be going paramedic. I'm not sure. I think paramedic starts to shine after you get suppression, you know, so they can move into a dangerous area, heal somebody, stabilize somebody, and then make it less dangerous by suppressing, because they have the bonus action, but we'll see. Barbossa's coming along. This is her first mission since the Newfoundland, I believe. She was still carrying her 3 rockets when I went to outfit her. Pretty standard Rocketeer loadout for this point. SMG, scope, shredder rocket. Our sniper for this mission is... Holy shit. Sorry about that. I had something stuck in my throat. I felt like I was going to die. Moving on, our sniper for this mission is the Echo Takahashi, our low-profile snapshotting sniper. I didn't feel like we needed disabling shot for this mission, and I wanted to save Halsey for a more dangerous one. This is still just a light abduction, so we should be okay here. For a roadway, maybe a lone wolf sniper would serve us better since we're going to have those long sight lines, but there are also some roadways with really dicky cover where you can't really sit back, so we'll see. We have Christensen as our assault. She's pretty straightforward, a run and gun, close combat, you know. She is also only 2 experience away from a level up, which I did not even realize when I fielded her. Our other options at this point were just Saxena, I believe, and as our most experienced sort of core assault, I wanted to save her for potentially more dangerous missions. Yeah, Thanau's still in fatigue. Zhang, or I apparently have been pronouncing that wrong, it's more like Zhang, is pretty much spoken for, with us going to be scanning for Exalt pretty soon. So it's going to be Christensen for this mission. Rounding it out, we have Prevost coming in, pretty stock standard sniper. Since we have smoke, bonus smoke over here, he's not carrying smoke as he sometimes does, he's just carrying the extended mags. Let's get to it. kind of a weird squad. No scouts, no engineers, which are like two of my favorite classes, but we'll see how we do.
Dropship has arrived.
I also like gunners a hell of a lot.
The drop site for this operation will be in Canada. Current updates from the ground indicate the aliens are moving within the city limits. We should get down there and secure the area as quickly as we can.
Which map is this? This isn't that UFO crash site with the downed overpass. Is it the sort of T-shaped one where we had the terror mission? I don't know this thumbnail. We'll see. Oh, is this the one with the park with all the stairs? Oh, I hope not. I don't like that map. Okay, no, it's not. It's just some big wide open bullshit. What is this?
This is Big Sky. Strike team has reached the AO. Requesting authorization to deploy.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
Kind of looks like, what's the road that goes down to Jersey? It's not 87. It's the one you take when you go over the mountain. Is it 17 down there? I think it might be 17. It's got these retaining walls, kind of like these ones. Although this looks like the inside of a tunnel or something with the lamps. I don't know. We've got some wide open freeway here that don't really... Oh, I know this map. This is the one with a bit of... It's sort of like a little construction site area in here. There's like some porta potties, some chain link fences and stuff. I think usually the default spawn is back here, though. And then there's also, if this is the one I'm thinking of, there's a bit of elevated catwalk here. Sort of an L-shaped bit. Yeah, and then you've got like some porta potties providing some somewhat destructible heavy cover. I think this is the map. We've got like no cover here. I think I'm going to inch up a little bit, throw out some scans, and then if we're clear, just going to start sprinting for what cover we do have back here. This is a butt. This is a butt. Alright, Angelus, you're out front. Let's put that scanner to good use. Where do I want it? See if there's... If I get it... can I get it on the other side of this truck, maybe? Okay, I can see if there's anything in this whole area over here. Let's see. I hope not. I don't want to make engagement with anything over here, because I'd have no decent cover in that direction. Okay, cool. We're going to be making our way to that area of denser cover then, because it looks like we're clear. I mean, maybe there's something hiding in the corner behind the Sky Ranger, but I doubt it. Yeah, this is the map I'm thinking of. Alright. Yeah, usually you spawn on the other side. That's the default spawn. Then you're fighting into this area here. I did not realize how barren this back corner was. If you have contact, like, right off the bat here, you're screwed. You're just shit out of luck.
On the move.
Right, and we're okay to just move it up, right? Right?
I'm on it, Commander.
Ha! Ha ha ha! What do you see? What do you see? What? I hear scampering feet. Holy shit! They were hiding right back there! What is this bullshit? Oh my god! Okay, I'm really glad I didn't run Christensen, like, right here and leave her out in the open, because we would be boned. Okay. How close can we get? Can we take this cover here? How do we turn on the grid? Whatever. Okay, so that's like... One... So from this side of the cover, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I don't think we can take this cover here. Holy shit. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, well, our sniper can sit back. Our sniper can just sit back and steady a shot. We don't even need to put him in cover right now. We need to try to get eyes on these guys without actually activating them. So we're going to want to put somebody... Barbossa's going to take cover and study a shot. She needs to prepare to actually be useful. So we need to get some people, like, right on the edge of visual range, which is going to be, like, a couple tiles back from this cover here. Because we want to be able to spot them and take a shot. Angelus is on the wrong side of cover to engage from here, but... Alright. Rosenthal, move up just a little bit. Right, because we're going to need to activate them and then scramble to some of this shitty, you know, half cover. Fortunately, it's just sectoids. If this had been like floaters back there, I would be up shit creek. Now it's good that we're getting more sectoid corpses. I'd really like to have my stun gun up by now. A sectoid interrogation is going to be really important to our psi game, because once again, I do want to head there. I believe by default the only psi power you have available is inspiration, and you need a sectoid interrogation for mind fray. I think it's reversed in beta 15. You have mind fray, and you need the interrogation for inspiration? I'm not sure though. Anyway, we're gonna Overwatch. That's not Overwatch, that's City Weapon. In case they move. But if not, we're just gonna creep up on them. What are they doing? They're just picking at that body. Fucking vultures. Alright, we just need to get in vision without activating. Oh, we activated. Shit, I really wanted to activate them with the sniper shot. Alright, he's gone out of our view. Well... Probably going to move up to this half cover. Smoke if we don't do a bunch of damage right now. Can probably kill that guy in the half cover. And one of them just ran into no cover back here. So if we set up Overwatch, we should be able to pick him before he does anything dangerous. Good shooting.
Hostiles pacified.
Moving out.
Alright, we can suppress the one in heavy cover.
Suppressing target.
Christensen may be able to get eyes on the one who ran into the shadows. Yes, she can. Although from this range, there's not really much she can do. 70% crit, though. All half cover. This one, unfortunately, crashed through the pavement, so it's not at its full height. Prevost, can you see him? Prevost can't see him. Alright, we're going to let Prevost just kind of screen for him, because he needs to move closer to engage with us. I mean, he could potentially shoot at Christensen, but she's in full cover. I think he'll probably use a mental attack, if anything, but if he moves at all... Ooh, no... Okay, he's got the squad sight, but he's not actually in range, so let's get Angelus up to this point here. See if he can't do something next turn. Rosenthal needs to hit cover as well. There's no reason that she needs to be out in front, though.
Okay.
Phone's ringing. I don't know. You keep an eye out as well in case anything rolls up on us out of the blue. I don't think we're going to need a rocket for this engagement. Christensen should be able to move up, take out the guy in heavy cover, and we'll just see what we need to do about the one who ran. Oh, he's taking the Overwatch. Didn't consider that.
Incoming over here.
Alright, what do you do?
Incoming fire.
Alright, Angelus, why don't you take this one if you can? Oh, no, you're still out of range. Alright, it's going to be you, Takahashi. Easy cleanup.
Kill confirmed.
Yep, and Christensen, get right up on top of him.
Heading out. Target disabled.
Alright, there's your promotion, trooper. Alright. So, we can now start moving through this area of heavy cover. We did hear meld out there. Guessing it's going to be in this area somewhere. So, we can start moving up. Takahashi's probably just going to need to sprint next turn. Well, Christensen's already looked ahead a bit, so we can just sprint up to positions now with some level of impunity. Rosenthal, stay with the squad. We'll move up, reload. Keep that auto laser primed.
Back in.
This is kind of a dicky position for you since we have this big blocker here, but... Oh, you can't even keep an eye out here. Right, you're our LMG. It's important that you get into a good position, so let's get you right on the corner here. Right, he can't really get any utility out of a half move. We only need to do it out of safety, but since we looked ahead a bit, we knew that we were relatively safe. Barbosa, get up with him.
On our way.
Alright, we hear nothing. Okay, we hear that. Which is Thin Man, right?
Location confirmed.
Takahashi should take a reload when he has the opportunity, but unfortunately we're leaving him behind at the moment. But I do want to advance somewhat quickly, so that we can potentially pick up that meld we heard. Well, why don't you take this point here? Oh, one thing I didn't mention when I was going over the squad is who our second phalanx went to, since we didn't have a scout on this mission. It actually went on Rosenthal, just to sort of up her mobility, since she's carrying a full-length rifle and not an SMG or a carbine. You know, a little more mobility, a little more health, make our medic better and safer at doing her job.
Moving.
See if you see anything there. If not, you're just going to hit this truck. Barbosa, this really isn't a great spot for your rocket either. So why don't you come with Fawol, get it steady. You should be able to fire over all this since it's half cover, right? Yeah, you've got a pretty good arc from there. Rocket's ready if we need it next turn. Prevost. It's only half, but why don't you move over here? Rosenthal, stay with the squad. You keep an eye out. You keep an eye out. Alright, they're getting closer.
You hear that?
Alright, into my trap. Alright, and we hear the meld as well. Oh, there it is. Alright. Let's see if we can't quickly move up, fight through whatever contact we have here. We have our guns in position. We have a rocket ready. I think this would be a good turn for an activation. So,
That's affirmative.
Christensen, what do you see? Nothing. Can we hear the meld? I guess the meld doesn't make its meld thrum until we've actually gotten proper eyes on it. How fast is that spinning? Does it look like it's going to go away in a turn or two? Possibly. No, don't do that. Just wanted the camera angle. Oh boy. Is it 3 or 4? I think it's 3. Now, this would be a fine turn for another scanner. Maybe Takahashi does that for us? He can move into cover
Move into position.
if we need to. You know, with his snapshot, it's not the worst to leave him out here. I mean, I bet our contact is in this area here, but let's get eyes out on the side just in case. Maybe there's something we didn't hear. Maybe it does reveal.
Let's have a peek.
No, nothing. Well, let's inch it forward then. Let's, oh shit.
Headed there now.
Just gonna inch up. Good.
On the
That
move.
opens up the heavy cover. Rosenthal, come over to this side, which should also let Angelus move up a little further. I wanted him to hit those cones. Yes, good. Hit those cones, Angelus.
Team Beak.
And Hunter, I guess. Keep an eye out. You can reload.
Locked and loaded.
Steady. Prevost, move it up a bit. And probably reload at this point.
J'ai rechargé.
Here we go. Here it comes. There's the thin men. I swear we heard him more from that direction, but if you say so. And that leaves
They're
us
trying to
in
flank us.
a shit position. Now, potentially, I just do this if we really need it. I have that option. Let's see what our squad can do in the meantime, knowing that we have that backup. Takahashi somehow has a shot, so I say we let him take it. Beautiful shooting, Takahashi.
I need ammo.
I know. Alright. Fawola's right out of visual range, so she's not showing up as flanked, but she basically is, you know? Alright, that's good, but there's nothing else you can do right now, so hunker it. We might be doing a lot of hunkering and some smoking this turn. It might be good for someone to cross over to this side and see if they can't get eyes this way. And Rosenthal, I think, will still be able to get smoke on point where it needs to be from here, so let's see if she can't take a peek. Alright, nothing showing, but there is another thin man out there. Could run and gun up. That's a lot of unexplored territory, though. I would like to get vision on that meld, though, so I can see how fast we need to move on it.
Alien object in sight.
Alright, good. What's it sound like? It's not making any sound at all. Usually the sound's sort of an indicator of how much time, you know, it has left. If it's really thrumming, you've only got one turn or two. Hell, can we? Nah, we can't. This little alleyway here is of no use to us now. And actually, shit. I wish I hadn't hunkered Angelus. His smoke could be useful for us now. Anything from here? No, you can't see through. Well, cover. You're gonna need to hunker. Probably get acided, but you're gonna need to hunker. We've got good eyes from our sniper and our LMG gunner next turn, so that's when we strike. Or I just take the rocket. But if I was just going to take the rocket, I should have moved Christensen closer to the meld. You know what? No, it's playing dice with my soldiers. Let's just take the rocket.
Target locked.
Alright, that's one down. Car's on fire, so who knows what the other one's going to do. Probably just run somewhere. Possibly into my Overwatch. Fawol needs to get out of the line of sight, though. She goes here. Is that blocking his shot? She goes here. That's possibly into danger. Well, I think you've just got to duck
Heading
away.
to that location.
Get ready to shoot out over that car if the target presents himself. Which, given that he's hunkered down behind a burning car, he might.
They're trying to pull back.
Or is he just falling back? Oh, there's the meld sound. Alright, now I may have to assume that he is overwatching out there, and we do... Oh, right, I said we had sniper last time, but we don't, because he's out of ammo. He needs to reload.
Back in.
Now, like I said, I may have to assume that he's overwatching somewhere. Rosenthal could potentially start moving up this flank. This is actually a really nice little area here. I didn't realize. Potentially gets vision. It does move her away from the rest of the pack, though, which is not exactly what we want. Now, Christensen can shimmy up this car, maybe get eyes on, be in position to take the meld next turn if we need to.
Moving out.
We can just get spotting for Angelus. Be very happy.
Look out.
Alright, I think we're going to play conservatively here. We don't want to chase into this guy's Overwatch without a scout, you know? Maybe Crater come watch this back alley. Rosenthal,
Ich mach mich los.
stay with the squad. You hunker. Steady. Oh, we see some drones. Just a pack of drones, but we still hear some footsteps. Where has he gone?
Aye, aye, Commander.
Is he trying to bait us into the drones? Alright, I think we gotta take that meld this turn if we want it, which means activating those drones, but they are just drones. And we have Angelus in position to provide fire. We have Takahashi in position. He can relocate as necessary. Provost is relatively in position. He can move up to this half cover here. And we can get Rosenthal smoke if we feel like we need it. She's in position to actually support now. So, yeah, I say we go for it.
Hunt him down.
Another very short-range run and gun. Alright, yeah, it's 3 drones. They still only have 3 health. They don't seem very scary. That's 8 meld in our pocket. Let's see what the rest of our squad can see before picking our target here. Wow, that's very poor shooting, Angelus. Doesn't have a scope. Still only a specialist. Alright, well, Takahashi can take the outlier out here. Provost, if you move up, what can you do? Take a decent shot at either one. Let's go for it. Try to take out the other one. Alright, good. Straight through that DR. Big, powerful scatter laser. You could potentially suppress the drone. Drones don't really care about suppression, is the thing. Like, he'll just run it. And we do need to worry about the fact that there's still a thin man out there. Now, that drone moves to flank Christensen, and he gets close combated. He should anyway. It can be a little squirrely with elevation. Mostly I've seen that problem with floaters, though, not drones. Not that we've seen many drones recently. You know what? Might as well let Angelus take a shot. Hey!
Ist ausgeschaltet.
That's what I'm talking about. That boy wouldn't disappoint us. Even crit. That was very impressive. Alright, well. There you are. Ooh, he went for a big flanking route. Angelus is potentially in trouble there. But Takahashi can move out of position and get a flank? No, he's wedged himself in with the car.
Okay.
Well, Takahashi can move himself to safety. Angelus here is not actually flanked, so he can suppress if we really want him to. Christensen is unfortunately out of run and gun. She can flash here, which will deal with this problem somewhat. She can even move up to high ground and then flash. Let's do
Moving.
it. No, it's only a light abduction. We've had 3 pods. Fairly weak pods. This might be the last guy we're seeing, though. So, again, if we had the capture tech ready, he would be a pretty good candidate for a capture, because we can keep him pinned down for a really long time with our 2 gunners. We can suppress him here, but I'd rather move Angelus to less easily flanked cover. Although that would have been a really good position for Prevost, because now I don't think Prevost can get an angle without staying in the half cover. But he is flashed, so it's not the scariest thing in the world. He is in fairly good cover here.
No. Hardy.
Don't beat yourself up, Prevost. And maybe Takahashi can do something here. Maybe, you know, it's all over.
Commander, the operation was a success.
Oh, you've had a couple of short missions. Alright, well, that was a good experience for us. A good mission for us, experience-wise. We've got at least 2 soldiers that are coming home with promotions after that one. Let's see the results. Should have a bit of alloys from the drones, right? They should have an alloy bounty on them. Maybe just 1 or 2 per, but we just needed 1 more, and we can build our first carapace on top of the containment center, you know?
A flawless effort, not a single casualty.
War dog. I've actually, since I figured out that I can have multiple installs, I've been running a side game where I'm playing Beta 15. Just, you know, a little bit, not very much, but I actually seen 2 large landed craft in like the first 2 months, and I've had an infantry that survived both of those that we've abandoned. Neither one has actually been successful, but she's named War Dog as well. So it's kind of an auspicious pick here for Christensen, the War Dog. I do like that sort of aesthetically for an assault, though, just getting stuck in and fucking slugging it out. War Dog. It's probably tac sense again. And for him, I'll need to look at what we already have with our other gunners, since our gunners, we do have a few of them. One thing to note, I thought it would be really cool to have like an Overwatch focused gunner, like especially with suppression. You think like, oh, well, I mean, if you have like suppression and covering fire, you can basically like guarantee an Overwatch shot if the guy wants to do anything, and if he doesn't, you like just force him to hunker or whatever. Covering fire doesn't actually proc on suppression, which kind of sucks, but yeah. Alright, good mission. 3 drone wrecks, 3 sectoid corpses, thin man corpse, 1 alien alloys. Well, that's all we needed. We can make 1 carapace and our containment center. Holy shit.
We will be
And that's
in
$80
touch,
in our
Commander.
pocket. Right, we have 25 alloys. Oh, we don't have the money. Ah. And I need to spend the money for a scan anyway. Today's our day. We're due for a scan. Well, let's go to the Hollow Globe and scan. Oh, wait, no. Where do we scan? Right, the Situation Room. Covert Operations. Let's scan.
Positive identification confirmed.
Ooh,
Exalt cell
Argentina.
location verified.
All right, good scan. Good hit. Where's Zhang? Zhang is fatigued. What are you doing? Hold on. I've got to go look up if you can wait on sending a covert operative out. Holy shit. That was such a mistake. Ugh. Okay. I couldn't find information on how long you have to react to a covert operation like that, so we may be sending out someone else. But Thanau is fatigued, Christensen is fatigued. Shit, I don't want to send Saxena for that, because then... although... I mean, then we have Zhang and Thanau coming up very quickly. I think you've got a fair bit of time, though. If I remember, I was watching Beagle when he was getting ready for his Exalt base assault. He did a scan, like, right before he was doing that, just to stall them out for a while, and then spun for a long time. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to see if we can get Zhang on that. I'm going to see if we can get Zhang. Has he given me an hour's timer yet? 9 hours? No. Okay. Please still be there. Yes, okay, good. Alright, same loadout as before, pretty much. Laser pistol. Alloy plate. Battle scanner. No, do it. No, not you. Alright, your loadout's set. Alright.
Covert operative
On your way, sir.
deployed to disrupt Exalt Cell in Argentina.
See you in a week. And in the meantime, we have Xenoneuro about to pop. So we can, we'll be able to get our taser. Although it'll still be a really long time until we can actually... till we actually get our containment center up and running. How is our hangar looking after all that shit last time? Alright, we don't need anyone here yet, so... And I suppose we can rename. Oh, you can actually do it manually. Oh. We have the Spider, we have Dallas, and we have the Rascal Tompkins. Alright, well, we'll have some fighters back up in 2 days at the very least. And then by the end of the month, we'll have some fighters in Asia prepared. Probably transfer one more back over to Asia. Probably. Anyway. Xenoneuro. Arc thrower is now available. I hope the arc thrower doesn't cost alloys. Okay, so now, like I said, I want to get moving towards psionics, which is going to mean starting in xenogenetics, I believe. Yeah, starting in the meld research. Right? Let me double check that. Oh my god. I'm such an ass. Alright, yeah. It requires xenoneurology, xenogenetics, and sectoid autopsy. So actually, I might as well get the autopsy out of the way. It's going to be pretty fast anyway, so let's do it.
We've made a number of interesting discoveries based on the autopsy results of the alien specimen you brought back. The research team is now referring to this particular variation as a sectoid, based on the unusual structure of its internal organs, which we believe to be the product of genetic manipulation. As we've seen in the field, this species also seems to harbor some sort of telepathic ability.
Strange. Alright, that's research sorted. So what's it going to take to build an arc thrower? Probably at least like $50, right? $100! Ah! I mean, we'll get money from the covert operation in a week, so that'll be good to look forward to. Yeah. Alright, in the meantime, our hangar is just about online. 24 hours and we'll have 4 fighters ready in North America. Unskilled fighters, though. Our lieutenants are all banged up. What a month it's been. Or I suppose what a month last month has been. Nothing to do but to scan at this point. Oh, actually, let's look at our officer training school. We've been getting a lot of ranks recently. Alright, we're at 74 now. We could go up to company officers if we wanted to. Squad size isn't for... Wow, okay. Oh, we're almost to field officers, actually. I really don't have the money to spare on these upgrades, though. But, I should at some point. You know, we have... All of our officers that we have already are probably eligible. They've probably had enough missions since promotion to be promoted again, but... we'll have to get there. We need the money. We need a lot of things.
Aircraft transfer
Ooh.
complete.
Alright, cool, good. Eight weapon fragments for 1 engineer. I mean, it's not the best deal, but I've got plenty of weapon fragments, so I'll take it. Okay. Aliens are looking to finish what they started in Europe with a terror attack now in Russia. Yeah, whichever way this goes, this is probably going to be the entirety of Europe gone from the project. Holy shit. We're going to need to pull this one off flawlessly if we want Russia to stay with us. Fortunately, we have some of our best ready to go on this one. So, next time, we've got a terror attack in Russia. I mean, if we look at our history of terror attacks, we are on an upward trend, performance-wise. And I think this time, with the squad we're going to have ready, I feel confident. We have our aggressive infantry fragga. Yeah, that's what you need for a terror attack. You just need somebody who can put targets down fast. Fragga's going to be integral to this upcoming mission. We'll be taking our highest ranked soldiers. We'll be taking Halsey. We'll be taking Kelly. Double officers, but what can you do? Fawol will be probably coming back as well. Triple officers. What can you do? Although we may go with the Mama Bear instead. Yeah, this will be a hell of a mission coming up, but I think we're ready for it. So, I hope you enjoyed this one. Bit of a cakewalk compared to what's coming up next. Definitely a bit of a cakewalk, but good mission for us experientially. Yeah, sure. So we've got this. We've got a covert op in but 3 days. We got to remember that. We got a covert op coming up 3 days from now. So whatever we pick, we got to have a squad ready for that as well. And as we saw last time, while they are still on ballistic tech, they are starting to get their nastier perks. They're starting to get the covering fire. They're starting to get sharpshooter, damn good ground, stuff like that. We especially can't underestimate their snipers. One of them almost ended the career of one of our best soldiers. The infantry curse damn near continued. So that's something we need to consider when we're suiting up for this next one. But those are decisions to be made for next time. As it stands now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll see you next time for our terror mission. Take it easy.